Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome, Sagittarius. To your reading, guys, I've got your cards out on the table, and this reading will be from the 30th of April until the third week of May 2021. Now, please remember this is a collective energy, not everything is for all the Sag in the world. So, if it doesn't resonate with you, it's okay. That means I haven't picked up on your energy here, guys. Okay. Now, as you can see that some of the cards, even I don't know what they are, what they have, what they hold. Because the way it came out is the way you see it on the table here. Because I'm waiting to channel these energies with you in the real time, Sag. Now, here we go, guys. Okay. Let's start off with the reading. And before I move, you have the Eight of Swords and you have the Ten of Pentacles as the bottom of the two decks in here. Okay, so what I'm getting, guys, out of these two cards, for some of you, y'all are married and stuck in a situation where there is a very toxic kind of a situation that is hurting you, where you have not openly declared yourself or have said the truth about something you don't like in that situation, but you're feeling completely mentally blocked with regards to the situation. You know you can free yourself from whatever that is holding you back. You know that. But at the same point in time, you're kind of scared to do that. Because somewhere, Sag, what I'm getting is there is money involved in this situation, which is already a commitment you have or a marriage you're already in for some of you, right? For the others, it could be that you're wanting to get into a situation of the Ten of Pentacles, but you're stuck in a different situation from where you're not being able to open up and say the truth about what you really want. So it can go either ways, right? But there is a commitment somewhere you guys are in. But at the same time, there is certain things in that place, in that situation that you do not like, but you're not being able to leave that situation and free yourself, because I think it is, for some people, it is money involved. For some, it could be children involved, right? It can be anything for anyone here. So there is a problem. There is a domestic issue and a domestic problem, more so I'm getting out of this reading here. Something that you know you can free yourself. It could also be a mental sabotage for some of you that you are doing by still sticking on to that situation from where you know if you want, you can free yourself, but something is here, guys, which could be, like I said, which could be money or children or elderly parents involved, that is not giving you the permission to leave that situation and move away from whatever it is that is holding you back in here. All right. All right. Let's start the reading, guys, and we'll see what's coming up in your energy here. Wow. The first card out is the Three of Swords. So this kind of a situation, Sag, this kind of a situation is putting you through a lot of heartache and guilt. You're not liking this situation, but at the same time, you know you're not being able to set yourself free. And that is the reason you're going through a lot of pain. Lot of pain in your mental energy as well as in your heart energy, guys. Okay, which is coming down to the Ace of Wand in the reverse, where you're feeling a lack of energy, basically, right? A lack of inspired energy, a drive to make something happen, to create something new in your life. You're not getting into that energy of the Ace of Wand in the reverse, Ace of Pentacle in the reverse, because there has been a very, very bad investment or planning in your life that has drained you energetically, Sag. That has drained you energetically with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, which is talking about you knowing that whatever you had invested in your life has all gone down the drain. Basically, that's the energy I'm getting here, right? Because of some bad investment, some planning, some bad situation that has happened in your life, Sag, that has caused you or is causing you a lot of pain at this point, where you know that you're not being right away, you're not being able to move towards something new in the tangible world, because somewhere you guys may have lost a lot of money as well. Lot of emotions, lot of money has been drained from your life in here, Sag. Coming to the Ten of Cups, again it's talking about a domestic happiness, family situation, emotional happiness, love, everything that a person would normally want, right? Would normally want. With the Two of Swords in the reverse, which is clearly telling me, guys, that somewhere you have taken a decision on something in your life in here, or you're taking a decision on something in your life that with the Knight of Swords in the reverse, that you had been earlier probably chasing something else in your life, where your ambition and your drive had been towards something else, because the Wheel of Fortune is in the reverse. So you're not chasing, you have taken a decision. Okay, you have taken a decision with the Ten of Cups, like I said. You want a complete fulfillment of trust, emotional happiness, a family situation where everybody smiles, has fun, lives their life, where everybody is happy under the same roof, kind of a situation. So somewhere you are taking a decision, or you have already, or you are on the verge of taking a decision that you're not going to chase or run after money. More so I'm getting here, because you are going through a lot of pain. So somewhere you have realized that whatever you had earned before, or whatever the drive and ambition you had in your life, maybe had been more monetarily inclined. But after having put in all that effort in your life, you still haven't got back any reward. You still haven't reaped any harvest in here, because you see the toxicity in the Ten of Pentacles, where there could be money. There could be money, but there is no happiness in here, because somebody is in that toxic atmosphere, right? So maybe you had been, or you are deciding now that you are not going to run or chase after something that will not make you happy anymore, which is talking about the monetary part of the situation here. More so I'm getting, Sag. Okay. We come to the Ten of Wands, because this kind of a situation, guys, has put you through a lot of stress. You have been working very hard to create something in your life. This is your energy. You have put in a lot of effort. You have, kind of broken your back. Some of you could even be suffering from a back pain, because this is your base chakra, which has been affected, right? A lot of pressure has been on your back, where you have been carrying a lot of responsibilities that has completely depleted your strength, where you have not been able to delegate responsibility and you have been doing everything by yourself in here, right? And that is with regards to your foundation part of more so I'm getting is the monetary part of the story, where you have really worked day and night to create something that you wanted in your life totally, right? Coming to the world card in here, which talks about a completion of a learning lesson that you have learned or you are going to be learning in your life with regards to what you're going to chase for yourself in the future as you go along the way with the Ten of Swords. Yeah, the Ten of Wand and the Ten of Swords, there is a completion of your learning lesson, Sag. You have gone through a brutal time, which has taken and drained your life, your energy, your. It has also caused you a lot of pain, maybe physical pain as well, because some of you guys could have been doing some kind of physical work with regards to your profession, right? But at the same time, all you have got back in return are the 10 swords right on top of you, right? Which is coming to the death card in here because this is a completion. This is Sag, a completion of a hard lesson in your life where you are now deciding what you now need to chase is not what you have chased before because you have already gone through that chase, right? Where you have already gone through that chase and you have seen the end result was a Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, where nothing that you worked for had borne you any fruit of success, right? Which is a tough lesson. Which is a tough lesson with the Ten of Swords, where you are totally burnt out, tired, exhausted with everybody who has hurt you terribly through that process, right? Where the death comes in to relieve that pressure from your chest. And somebody is welcoming that transition here. Somebody wants that transition here. Somebody wants to change this situation for their own benefit with the Four of Swords, where they are now giving themselves some amount of time to rest after the battle they have gone through, where they are kind of recuperating, recovering from some ailment, trying to get better mentally as well as emotionally, taking their time. It's a little downtime right now that somebody is going through at this point in time because they have gone through a hard, brutal lesson in their life. A lot of learning lesson that has taken a big toll even on their health as well, right? Where the Chariot comes in, which is talking about a decision that is kind of marinating here, right? Nobody is moving right now, but somebody is definitely in that energy. It's a Cancer energy. Some of you guys could be in touch with a Cancer, maybe, may not be. But at the same time, this is an energy of a challenge, of a decision to move forward. It's a challenge also because you're not sure if you can really get better and move, right? If you can really bring back your health, if you can really bring back your wealth, if you can really get better in order to move with the Two of Cups in the reverse, because there has been a situation where somebody had made a wrong move towards a person in their life with regards to love, where there was a lot of folly, lot of trickery in that love situation with the Ace of Swords in the reverse, where there was no truth but dishonesty in that situation. And this is where truth had not been spoken with the Two of Wands in the reverse, where now somebody is realizing that they had made a very, very bad choice or bad planning in their life in here, right? So, this movement of this decision of their will, wisdom, of their mind and soul is becoming a challenge because they have a lot of block here. They don't know how to correct that situation where they want that love, where they want to offer love to somebody, where they want to really give something to somebody, but there is a lot of dishonesty that had already played out in this story where someone had not spoken out the complete truth, and that they are realizing today as they are resting and recovering that it was a bad decision on their part. On their part. The truth should have been told a long time before, and that is the reason. This is your energy, guys. There has been a lot of bad planning, and that is the reason the Page of Wands is in the reverse again, right? Which is again talking to me about no communication, nobody is speaking, there is silence in here. There is silence in here because somebody is recovering from some kind of health issue, right? Mental issue. So there is complete silence at this point in time with the Knight of Cups in the reverse, where, there is a mood swing that is going on in somebody's life where someone is not sure if they can come forward and give you or show you their affections and love, with the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, right? Because something about the whole situation, they want to release now. They really want to release, they want to move forward, but still there is a part of their life that is still holding them back in here, where there is a bit of control in that situation, where they are trying to control that situation of moving forward and telling you what they need to tell you with the Three of Wands in the reverse. They are facing a lot of obstacles at this point in time, whoever it is, you or somebody, Sag, but this is your energy, so clearly you're not talking. Maybe you're not communicating, you're not even saying anything, right? Because you don't want to show an affection. You don't want to prove that you are you don't want to prove that you still love somebody, or you want to offer that love to somebody, and that is where someone is trying very hard to control the situation in their own emotions, with their own emotion, and that is where they are resisting any kind of change in their life at this point in time, where they are not where they are facing a lot of obstructions and obstacles, at this point in time. They're not even talking to other people, right? They are not moving. They are completely stagnant in a situation at this point in time because somebody is clearly going through a very, very bad time in their life in here, guys. All right, let's move to the next part of the reading. The Seven of Cups clearly talks about confusion, procrastination, and options, right? There are options, but somebody is confused, clouded. They do not know what that option is in their life, what they need to choose, what they need to leave, what they need to take at this point. With the Eight of Cups in the reverse, and that is why they are not moving. They are somewhere, the Seven and the Eight of Cups, somewhere they are very confused about their own emotions at this point. Should they leave that? Or should they leave the old situation behind? Should they move out of that? Or should they remain stuck in that situation as the King of Cups, who appears to say that, the heart has to become open, right? Somebody over here is changing their direction from that stuck energy of their emotion where they have not been, where they had been procrastinating, leaving the bad emotions behind, right? With the King of Cups, that clearly talks about somebody wanting to open their heart towards some kind of a love situation, to understand what it is that they now need to do, with the Nine of Cups in the reverse, where there had been a lot of selfish interest in this person as well. Okay, let me go back, guys. Let me go back. Judgment in the reverse. Okay. The Seven of Cups, right? Where procrastination options are there with somebody to choose their own road in their life, but they had remained stuck. They had remained stuck like this. They had remained stuck. They had not been able to leave that behind. As the King of Cups, because this person, as the King of Cups, had failed to show somebody their emotions. Because I get a feeling that this person, even though could have been in love, right, was refusing to leave behind an old situation to move forward, because they, something was here which they were not able to leave, even though this person knew that he would not get any emotions from there, but he still kept hanging because there was some kind of selfish interest in that person, right? Where the Judgment is in the reverse, and where it was very clear that whoever this person is had been in a lot of self loathing, had been in a lot of self loathing. So even though the King of Cups appears upright, right, the rest of the cards beside the King of Cups is talking to me and giving me a different message. It's telling me that somebody knew, somebody loves somebody, somebody wants to open their heart, but they failed. They failed to show the other person the right emotion towards the situation, because they were not leaving an old situation behind, because they had some kind of selfish interest in that situation, right, which they were procrastinating and not leaving behind. But at the same time, there was a lot of self-loathing that they were going to. They did not like it, but they were telling themselves that it's okay. But at the same time, there was a lot of self-loathing in their life as well. Okay, moving on to the next part of the story, guys, which is talking about the Five of Swords. So this self-loathing, this Judgment in the reverse created a lot of the Five of Swords energy, created a lot of ambitions in the wrong way, unbridled ambitions to win at all cost, win or lose. I'm going to fight it. I'm going to fight it. I'm going to, be the winner. The winner. I want to win the entire situation. So self-loathing had created that Five of Swords energy in somebody here, where they were not doing the right things or not thinking things in the right way, guys, which is the Six of Swords in the reverse, because they were refusing to leave that last Eight of Cups behind. They were not leaving the bad emotions behind, even though they knew that this is what they should have done. Or they know now that they should have done. They should have left that behind, instead of sticking on to their selfish interest, which created a lot of disaster, where Judgment had completely failed their emotional part of the story, turning them into this kind of an activity of the Five of Swords and the Six of Swords in the reverse, where again they were not able to leave that kind of a defeat energy. It is also an energy of defeat, a learning lesson, right? But they were not able to leave that defeat energy, nor were they able to move out of that situation, right? See, the Five of Swords again in the reverse, which is where they're coming to the point of understanding that they shouldn't have done this. There is a lot of resentment, a lingering resentment, or the Nine of Swords in the reverse, where they are getting some kind of a clarity of their own situation in their life that they have done. And they are in a lot of despair because they are eventually coming to the point of realizing that they had played a very dirty game, right? Where they should have left things and moved on, where they should have gone and brought peace back in their own self. Now they are coming to the point of realizing that this kind of an activity should not have happened. And that is bringing about a lot of lingering resentment in their own self, from where they're trying to find some kind of clarity to understand what it is that they have done throughout the whole process in here. Okay, coming to the Four of Swords. See the Four of Swords and the Four of Swords, one after the other, they're resting again. They have gone through a hard battle, or they're still going through a hard battle, so they need a lot of rest to recuperate, to come out of that situation, because it's been a very tough, hard battle. And now they are kind of thinking, see, this man is tapping on that one sword and is trying to think how this person can heal that Three of Swords and bring back things in the right way. So there is a lot of mental activity that is going on even while the person is going through a downtime with the Six of Cups in the reverse, right? Where somebody does not want to return back to a situation where there have been kids before. Okay, to coming to the point of the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, they are not putting any effort in that situation. They are thinking about something else totally. If somebody has kids over here, they don't want to come back to that situation. So they are thinking, so it could be that somebody has got hurt with their kid situation, or kids have hurt them. It also could be that, right? And that is why they are not putting any effort in that situation with the Ten of Cups. See the Ten of Cups here. Because they have realized that those people are not going to bring them back their happiness. And somebody over here in the Queen of Swords energy in the reverse is very, very bitter about the situation that has happened in their life in here. Yeah. In their life in here. Somebody is making plans to not return back to that situation where they have children or kids involved. Very clear. Because they could have got hurt on their emotions from their children. It also could be that. And that is the reason they are not investing in that situation at all. They are not investing in that situation at all. In the Ten of Cups, they are trying to possibly rebuild another situation with somebody, but that person is in the Queen of Swords energy in the reverse. That person could be very bitter about the whole situation that has happened before, right? Has happened before. Or also it could be that somebody is not investing in any of that Ten of Cups or that emotional trust that they have lost out with somebody in their life completely. And they are very bitter about the whole situation in here. To the Eight of Wands. Movement, action, communication, back and forth. They want to move out of that situation, whoever it is. Sag, it is your energy as well. You are probably wanting to move out of that situation, guys, but the Sun is still in the reverse, right? You're not feeling happy about the whole thing. You're very drained. Some of you guys, like I said, could be even suffering from some kind of a disease or an ill health. Right? There is a lot of sadness that is still going on in this situation in here with the Five of Wands in the reverse, where somebody is now coming to a point of giving up on any kind of fight that they had or had participated in any kind of competitive fight that they had before. With the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, They are not investing in that competitive fight with people around them or even in their internal self, because they have learned or learning a hard lesson where they have realized that even if they want to move, they are not being able to move or take action because their strength has drained from them. They are not very happy. They are feeling very sad. They are under a lot of stress, right? And that is the reason they're like, no more fights for me. I'm going to agree to what I have to agree, but I'm not going to fight anybody at this point. And that is the decision. That is why, where somebody over here is not investing in that situation, and they're like, letting it go. Letting it go, basically. Do what you guys want. I'm not a part of that story. It's that kind of an energy here. Coming to the sun here, right? The moment somebody can do that, they get back their strength. They get back their energy. They get back their vibration. Chariot, right? To make that judgment call, to move forward, to take the right decision. Now, right? Because this energy of the sun is going to bring back the wisdom of the mind as well. They will start feeling a lot more better. They will start recuperating from any kind of disease or illness with the emperor, where they will be able to take a judgment call and a decision on this story here. On this story here, right? Because the emperor could also be a married person at the same time. So it also could be that somebody over here is taking on that role of an emperor, because somebody will have to make a decision on this dysfunctional kind of a situation in a family atmosphere that they are going through, with the King of Wands in the reverse, where somebody had not been able to make the right judgment call before. With the King of Wands in the reverse, it's been very, very bad. Somebody is realizing that they had not taken on the right role in here, and this is your energy, Sag. You had been possibly sitting in a place where you had no intentions of doing the right thing, being very possessive, being very jealous about other situations, or it also could be that somebody had been demotivating you towards a bad situation in your life, from where you're realizing that it's time for you to take control of this person here. Yeah, somebody could be in your life, Sag, who could also be an Aries or Leo or Sag energy here, right? Because see, with the sun and the chariot, you're coming to your strength, you're getting back your energy, your drive towards being the emperor, but then boom, you get the King of Wands in the reverse. I'm going to find this out, guys. This is something different. Why is the King of Wands in the reverse here? That somebody had possibly been giving false information to you because they didn't want you to move forward, right? They had not wanted you to move forward, and they had been giving false information to you. They were probably stopping you from reconciling with somebody. It can be anything. And you are perhaps learning about that situation and trying to take control of the situation in yourself. It also could be you, that you had got yourself into a wrong situation of power as the emperor, right? But I'll find out. Why is the King of Wands in the reverse here, please? The Ace of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Four of Wands. Okay, yeah. Somebody clearly could have been stopping somebody from moving forward towards a commitment of marriage, of happiness, right? Which is where, as the Emperor today, someone here sees the truth for what has happened here. Yeah. Yeah, somebody sees the truth as they're getting back their energy here. Somebody sees the truth that this person or this energy, whoever it is in your life, another Sag, Aries, or Leo energy, right, could have been the person or that energy who had been present in somebody's life here, but this person had stopped someone from moving forward towards their goal, towards their wish, towards their fulfillment in their life that they wanted with someone they really love. They really love. And they wanted that emotional experience as well with regards to the Four of Wands, right? Which is again your energy, but somebody failed to take the right call in here, because it also could be, guys, that somebody was not ready or willing to accept the responsibility of this King of Wands towards a commitment. Yeah. All right. Okay. This also could be the story, guys. With the Sun card, they're coming to their senses. They're coming back to their senses that they have to move. They have to take a decision now to, okay. All right. Here it is, guys. I got it. Thank you, my spirit. With the Sun card, they're coming because you remember the Sun was in the reverse here, right? So as they're getting back their power, as their heart is opening up, because the Sun is also about the heart chakra, their vigor, right? It also could be inner child issues somebody had in their life that they're letting go to come to a point of understanding that now if they have to move themselves in the right way as the Emperor, because they know that whatever had happened before, as the King of Wands before had done, had completely toppled the whole situation, even though these energies were present with that person. But this person was not in the right energy to have accepted the responsibility of a situation in their life that was there with them. That was there with them. Okay. Moving on to the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody is looking for their freedom here, clearly. The Nine of Pentacles in the minor arcana is the Empress energy. Somebody wants to give birth to something here. Bring back that abundance. Bring back that happiness. Bring back the financial independence. To enjoy the fruit of their labor that they have put in for a hard work. With the Empress here. Look, minor and major. The two Empress energy over here. They want to give birth to something beautiful or bring back somebody in their life that earlier they have not been able to do as the Emperor here. As the Emperor here. Because they had been in the wrong energy here. Simple. They had been in a totally wrong energy where they had been completely nasty. For some, I'm even getting that. Right? Now they want to bring back that happiness. They want to bring back that abundance. They want to recreate the whole situation with the Ten of Wands, and they're willing to work very hard for it now. Whoever it is. Where earlier they had been working hard for something else, as I explained in here, and now they want to work towards bringing back that Empress energy. So they're putting their effort as the Hanged Man in here, right? Putting in the effort to understand how that is possible to do. Processing the information, going through a period of transition, enlightenment, learning what needs to go, what needs to stay. What are the sacrifices that needs to happen here in order to work hard towards bringing back somebody, bringing back that energy of somebody who they truly want in their life, right? And who by themselves is the empress can give, and that person, that empress is in the nine of pentacle energy. She is in a very comfortable place by herself. She has her own independence. She loves herself, right? She takes care of herself. And this is what somebody is willing to work. Ten of Wand. It could be you, Sag. Somebody is willing to work very hard in order to bring back that abundance in their life. And this is what they are going through. They are processing the whole information in here. To the Emperor again. This time they want to do things right. Do you see? This man is a married man, but to me it looks like this person is also becoming single, but we'll see what happens here. Okay, now they are looking at this situation here of what is the effort that they have to put in order to make things happen in their life, with the strength in the reverse, where they have learned about their ego and pride in their life, in their self. To the Six of Wands in the reverse, where they know that they cannot come back riding on the high horse. They have to come in a very humble and decent way. Because earlier, with the King of Wands in the reverse, this person had been very egotistical, nasty, full of ego, full of pride, had refused to see the bigger picture in their life, right? And that is the reason they missed out on these energies of the Ace of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Four of Wands, where they could have got the total happiness in their life. They missed out because they were very egotistical in their own self. And that is where the realization is dawning back on someone in here, guys, who now sees the full picture for what it is actually is. And now they want to become more compassionate, to bring back forgiveness, to be more humble in their life, to be more respectful towards somebody here, valuing the person here as the Empress, knows the value of that person here, right, with the Eight of Swords. This is the toxicity that they are trying to release from themselves, the toxicity of their pride and ego, of codependency on some situation in their life, which was creating a lot of disturbance with their ego and pride as well, right? To the High Priestess, there is silence. Somebody is not talking about it at this point in time. They are going through this motion in their life, but they are not ready to open their mouth and talk about it right away, because it is a secret that they know, and they are trying to rectify this very intuitively to understand and make the right choice in their life, with the Five of Cups in the reverse that clearly talks about letting go of that disappointment and sadness that they have experienced in their earlier part of the story. To the Hierophant. To the Hierophant, which is talking about dogmas, principles, wisdom, right? Somebody who is very, very wise, knows what they have to knows what they have to do, right? Could be even looking through their principles in life for a different set of commitment to happen, right? Walking past the story, leaving the past behind, leaving that disappointment behind, to move forward in their life with the Queen of Cups. This is where they are coming. Remember the King of Cups in here, who had that selfish interest and was not able to move forward? This is where the whole situation is changing. This is where somebody now wants to reconnect from their heart with somebody they truly love. They truly love and they want a commitment in here. To the King of Pentacles, they want to take responsibility of this person now, right? They want to take responsibility of this person. They want to nourish and cherish this person for who she is. I say she and he, but you guys can always interchange it as it is because my readings are never gender based, right? So somebody wants to take responsibility of this beautiful person in here as the Queen of Cups from the Six of Pentacles. They know that if they take on that responsibility here, guys, whoever it is, and gets married or has a closure with that person in their life, they are going to lose a lot of money with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. They will be losing money at this point, which is where the Temperance is in the reverse, where they're trying to understand and heal themselves through this situation, guys, with the Nine of Wands in the reverse, where they're giving it up. They're giving up that situation about that money here, is more so what I'm getting, where they're trying to bring back their own strength and confidence in order to take responsibility of somebody they truly love and not chasing and running after the money they are probably wanting to leave behind and move out of that situation, be a better person, giving up on that fight, with the money they were doing, which was their foolishness, the Fool in the reverse, which was their part of their foolish actions that they had incorporated with the Queen of Wands in the reverse, where somebody is very, very nasty again. Okay, the King of Wands in the reverse and the Queen of Wands in the reverse, guys. Two very bad energies here. Yeah, two very, very bad energies about money. Where somebody was controlling that money, where someone has total domination and power over that money, and that is why the other person, as the King of Wands in the reverse, was mirroring this image of the Queen of Wands in the reverse and not moving forward towards somebody that they truly want in their life. Because this person, the Queen of Wands in the reverse with the Three of Pentacles, is incapable of expanding her own self. Whoever it is incapable of expanding her own self towards the lover's energy. There is no love between the Queen of Wands in the reverse and the King of Wands in the reverse. There is no love. Love has vanished. Justice is in the reverse. This relationship between the King of Wands in the reverse and the Queen of Wands in the reverse is over. It's over. Done. Finito. And that is why, guys, I'm going to go back. That is why somebody over here is moving out of that toxic relationship, right? Is moving out of that toxic relationship in order to take another commitment towards a person they truly love, they want back in their life as the Queen of Cups, whereas the King of Cups, like I said, they were not able to do the right thing. They were not able to do the right thing, where now as the King of Pentacles, they are becoming more stable, they are becoming more grounded, enough grounded to take on the responsibility and the role of this person in this relationship, to nurture that person, whoever it is that they truly love, even at the cost of losing their money here. That is why, okay, hold on, guys. That is why this person knows that even if they lose their money from that other situation, they will be able to give birth to that Empress energy who is in their life, who by herself has a lot of money, that both of them can pull together this situation here, right? Yeah. That's why somebody is ready to work very hard towards bringing back that Empress energy, because they are leaving something behind which they are not going to fight, and they are healing that energy. They are healing themselves, from a lot of battle and stress and fatigue that they have gone through with regards to that energy of money, that had been a lot of foolish part of that story that they had been doing with this energy of the Queen of Wands, who is possessive, controlling, extremely a bad person. Again, as the King of Wands in the reverse. Both of them were meant for each other, whoever it is, guys. I'm sorry. So this Queen of Wands energy is incapable of any kind of expansion, is incapable of bringing people together, is incapable of working with people, is incapable. Incapable because she is nasty. She's nasty. So she is incapable of expanding her situation with the Lover's energy and the Justice in the reverse, that clearly talks about an end of that relationship in here, guys. An end to that relationship here. No, somebody is moving out of that relationship with the High Priestess, the Two of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Three of Wands. Yeah, somebody is decided, has already taken a decision to wrap up the old situation here, because they have already decided to move above and beyond a situation where there had been injustice with the Five of Swords, right? And the Seven of Pentacles and the Judgment, where Judgment is now telling them to move forward. The divine timing is here, guys, for them to move forward into a different situation in their life in here. Okay, so this is what I have for you, Sag, at this point in time. Enjoy this reading, guys. Until we see you once again, goodbye, God bless, Khuda Hafiz, Namaste.